Hello TILA students. Here is a quick overview on how to navigate Edmentum. As you can see, my account, username, and password have already been filled in. These will be provided to you by TILA along with pacing guides that will also help you navigate this website. Once you have those filled in, please click Login to Edmentum. Now you have reached your home page. Just so you know, this will look the same whether you're in middle school or high school. The only difference will be the courses listed here on the left. Here on the top we have the home button, all my work, which is where all your assignments for the rest of the semester are listed, a messaging system where you can communicate back and forth with your teachers, and a note system. This is where all your notes will be stored if you choose to take them in the program. And then of course a sign out button. Here on the right hand side you have alerts. These will come directly from teachers or staff members. Please make sure you read any alert you see on the right hand side. When you first log into this home page, all of your courses will have a new symbol next to them, and this section will be empty. Once you have begun to work through your classes, a name of a tutorial or whatever activity you are working on will be right here to tell you where you left off. To open a class, you're going to want to click All Activities. Now this is the home page for my Science 7 course. This is when I will need to pull out my pacing guide that says Science 7 to figure out what assignment will be due. Of course, beginning in Unit 1, so I will open up Unit 1 and then see what my pacing guide says is due by Friday. It currently says Properties and Chemical Reactions, so I will click Properties and Chemical Reactions. As you can see, there is a tutorial and a mastery test. A tutorial is where you will do all the learning. The mastery test is a 5-question quiz that will test you on all the material that you just learned in the tutorial. This mastery test will not unlock until you complete that tutorial. So go ahead and click play. You are now in the Properties and Chemical Reactions tutorial. Here on the left-hand side, you will have a table of contents, a note-taking system where you can type or copy and paste, resources, a dictionary, a reading tool if you would like the program to read to you, a translator, a calculator, math tools, and of course a highlighter. So to get started, you will click the blue arrow to move through the slides. The first one is the name of the tutorial, followed by the objective. Next will be your table of contents. Now we have reached a warm-up. Not every class has a warm-up in their tutorial. You will read what is given here, and when you are ready, you will move on to the next slide. Now it has a question. It says select all the correct answers. Make sure you always pay attention to that, because Typically, when it says all, there will be more than one correct answer, and you don't want to get something wrong because you only selected one. So, say I picked these two answers, and then you press submit. And it's going to tell you if you are wrong or correct. If you are incorrect, you will click Show Correct Answer. It will display the answer above, along with an explanation on why that is the answer. I highly recommend to open up your notes and take notes on these answers that are being given. Once that is completed, you can now move on to the next slide. This is a short introduction video that you can watch if you would like. And then here is where the tutorial starts. You will read through these slides, watch videos that are embedded in the program, while actively taking notes or using the highlighter provided by the program. I can show you how to use the highlighter. You will first open it up, select what you think is very important, and then of course click the color that you'd like to use. The only way to remove this highlight is to select Remove Highlight. But if you do that, it will remove all of the highlights throughout the entire tutorial. Now you will continue to work through the tutorial until you reach slide 39. When you get there, it will look like this. There will be a summary, a video of the summary, and then the congratulations that you have now completed this tutorial. At this point, you're going to want to press Save and Exit. This is a very important button. Anytime you get up and walk away from your computer, always press Save and Exit so you never lose any progress that you have made in any tutorial or activity that you have been working on. As you can see, the mastery test is now open. Once you complete that tutorial, you immediately want to take that mastery test. Of course, using the notes that you have just taken on that tutorial. Once that mastery is complete, a score will be provided, and you will be done with your first assignment of the week. You can then press close and it'll bring you back to your home page for the science course that I have opened. As you can see, because I did not take the quiz, it is showing blue for in progress. If those bars are gray, that means they have not been started. If they are orange, it means it is not mastered. So say I took that mastery test and I did not score an 80%. I would get an orange bar, meaning that I scored below what they consider a mastered level. And then green, of course, means completed. Green can also mean that you mastered the mastery test that you just took. Over here on the left-hand side, you will see a current grade versus a course grade. The current grade is what you are currently earning on the activities that you have completed and been scored on. The course grade is factoring in all of the activities that you have not completed along with those that you have completed. At the end of the year, these will be the same number. This is a pacing bar that will begin to fill up as you begin to work through your course over the semester. Here on the right is the time on task, showing you how long you have spent actively working in this course. Once you are done with this, you will click Home to take you back to your home page so you can work on a different class. Now you are back on your home page and you can navigate through the other courses that will be listed for you. And then I guess just when you're done, sign out, right? Yeah. And then of course, once you are done, you can press sign out. If you need any additional help, please reach out to the TILA staff and we will help navigate you through this website.